Hello again. Are you barking again? Sherlock, goodness gracious. Well, so step one on a project is we're going to look at what we got again. So we bought all of our fat quarters. We want to make sure everything belongs. And what I mean by that is do all these colors fit together, right? Does the fabric feel right? Thank you, commentary from Sherlock. I'm sure he's very happy with all these. All right, so let me spread this out a little bit more so you can see. If I was to add a fabric to this pile, and I'm gonna lean this forward so you can kind of see different fabrics, really. Like they all go together. But if I was to add, say my gorgeous National Parks fabric, it wouldn't work with this. It's just not the right style. So, but what about color? The colors don't work either. And what I mean, so we can use, I had told you in another video that I had used the inspiration for this blanket is the colors were picked from a Van Gogh painting. Very common thing that I like to do is pick colors from paintings or things that someone else has put together. Isn't that awesome? So, and if I was to do, say, my bluey fabric from my last project with the Van Gogh painting, you can see that this actually works. We got the blues, we got the yellows, we got some dark colors. I mean, this really works. However, it's fleece. And if you start mixing different kinds of fabric, say a satin or anything else other than your cottons, you're gonna have problems with stretching and having to deal with stuff. And I'm gonna do my very best to keep you out of that weird spot of how do you make it look good and still like be something you can be proud of. So you want to reacquaint yourself with your fabrics. Are these the right ones? And even sometimes when you're cutting these puppies out, you might find, you know what? This one needs to stay out. This little piece right here feels scratchy or burlappy, or you started ironing it and the whole thing shrunk. It's like, don't want that. You don't want that. If you want them all to be together, because when you wash it later on, you don't want one piece to shrink down. It'll look really weird. All right, so the next part is, will it fit the bed? Let's see. On the bed, we got Sherlock's blanket with his lamb chops. Sherlock, you gonna come up here? Come up on the bed? No? Okay, you're my production assistant from the background today. Okay, well maybe he'll join us, maybe not. So let me take this off of here. So fat quarters, I can never remember how big fat quarter is. So let's just open this puppy up and see. I threw the laptop on the floor, I did. So this is a queen size bed. And there you go. There's how big a fat quarter is. 18 by 24, looks like. Anyway, all right, so let's just spread these puppies out. And I'm gonna do this on fast forward, so. So there we go. So if we were just to sew these together, this is gonna come up to less than this. So it was going to fit a queen size bed. Actually it'd be less than that because we got a lot of seam allowances. There's some overlap that I've got going on here, which is fine. And there we go. So it's going to be enough, which is great. And let me just kind of do another bar, but we just kind of pan over what we got here. There we go. Oh, actually you can see it right there. There you go. So we've done step one. Are we ready? I want to do all these fabrics. I like them. I think they'll be wonderful. They're all the right, they touch well, they feel well, they look well. They look well together. Yay! Step one, reacquaint ourselves with our fabric. We have completed that. Check.